Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these quick and easy stuffed shells using lamb mince. Start off by adding olive oil to a pan and then adding in your diced onions. So once the onions are in, slightly brown them on a medium to high heat. After the onions are then added some chili flakes. Also remember the method and ingredients are in the caption. Once the onions look a bit like this, then add in your lamb mince. I'm using 1 kg. So keep the heat on a medium to high so it can properly brown and cook through. And then on a medium to low heat, I then covered the lamb and allowed it to cook for around 5 minutes. So the lamb is not obviously fully cooked yet, but remove the lid and make sure to give it a good mix and continue cooking it. And then before we put the lid back on, we're going to add in the seasonings so the lamb can cook with the seasonings. And I'm using some salt, black pepper, paprika, chili flakes, cajun, and also some dried parsley. Make sure to give that a good mix, and before we put the lid on, I'm actually going to add in 2 more ingredients. I added in some tomatoes along with some peppers, and make sure these are chopped pretty finely as well. Mix it all together well and then continue to cook for around 10 to 15 minutes. So while your lamb is cooking, it's then time to boil your pasta. I just added some water and then salt to a pot. So I decided to use these shells instead of my regular penny pasta. These are a lot bigger than the normal shells. These are the ones that you are able to stuff. But if you don't have these pasta shells, you can also just basically use any pasta and then mix the lamb mince and the pasta together. So after the pasta is boiled, I then drained it under cold water so they don't stick and then allowed them to cool. This dish would also be perfect if you do want to make a lasagna. Making these in a much more creamy sauce would be so good. I am thinking to make them, but I feel like it is the same as lasagna roll-ups, but I will give it a try with a different type of pasta because I feel like every pasta tastes different even though it's the same. But yeah, this is how the stuffed shells look, and this is how many I use for reference if you do want to use like around 300 to 400 grams of pasta. So because I wanted to layer the pasta, so there's 2 layers, I just added some mozzarella cheese and then I also added on some cheddar cheese and then topped it with the pasta again. After adding the cheese and the layers, I then also added on some sun-dried tomatoes. And I actually forgot, but I do also add on some jalapenos as well, but you can just really top it with anything that you like. And yeah, I baked these in the oven until golden brown, and then I actually added them inside the grill so it can have that crispy layer on top as well. And this is basically it. This is how you make very quick and easy stuffed shells in literally under 30 minutes.